You know how long you took me here? You have that money, boy? Well, now, if you don't mind, sir, I'd like to have that letter of agreement back.
I wish I didn't have the light on. Anyway, Jeremy, you can see this is Chris's account here. There's a picture of me in bed. I am bedridden. And then there is a thing from Grand Plumeria, Cebu. That's like it's a nursing care facility where I am. And I was singing Christmas carols. And then you see the thing from Chris, not alive, jerk. And then I think here it said, ask your mother if she remembers when Bob Sloan would come into Uncle's place and would place his hands on her shoulders and say, what great clavicles. And then he did that calendar with pictures of you, and he also did one with Chris. So it says, call Mom if it's you. Well, what we did, we ended up having a video chat, but your mother and Chris were quite drunk, and so I decided to do the type thing rather than yelling back and forth at each other. And I recall the time that he had the Mustang and ran out of gas, and Aaron's mom went to try to help him, and then Chris's car got totaled because it was disabled on the side of the road, and some guy hit it from behind. Gotta get this screen back on here again. And then so it says, so you don't want to call your ex-wife? Well, I'd already talked to your mom, and I figured it wasn't the time to do it, but there's her number, and I wouldn't be able to find her number unless somebody gave it to me, somebody from the family. So, and then it says, and it says reported. Thanks for the paper trail. I don't know what he means reported, like reporting for being a fake account. But then later he says, you're the same clown you always were. Well, that means he must think that it is me. I don't get this. So your loser ass is done. And so you missed a call from Chris. Call back. Okay. One of the things that I put when I sent Chris the message was things that can't be verified and from the internet is that he was born with a cleft lip and palate, and that Dr. Demchak was the pediatrician, and surgical procedures were done by Drs. Moscatelli, Dr. Sugatan, and Dr. Mata. The whole thing about this first car was a blue Chevy Cavalier, and I had Tim Whitney. Boy, this is... You don't have use of your fingers anymore. It's difficult, Jeremy. Anyway, just a few of the things, and he was charged once crossing the South Line in Hillcrest. There was this poor dick cop named Mark Robinson. I don't know. Anyway, I want you to know that if Chris... I don't know why Chris wanted you to block me on Facebook. I think initially maybe he wasn't convinced that it was me, but then later he just decided that he wanted to be an asshole. Maybe he told you that I mistreated him and your mother during our conversation, which I did not have one bad word to say about either one of them. And then when I used the words, can I have some specificity about something we were talking about? And he said, stop trying to use big words, community college dropout. Well, how would he know that I dropped out of Broome Tech if he didn't know me? So, anyway, at the end, what I said was, okay, right here, the message that I sent. So I said, anyway, Chris, I tried talking to her a couple hours ago. It reminded me of our drunken verbal altercations of the past. The cerebral reply to your dare is that waiting till the effects of the alcohol consumption dissipate is the better option. I will call your mother at 9 p.m. here. That's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Damn it. Eastern time, New York. And then he said, as you can see here, for a guy who drank every night after work, we are a bit holier than thou, aren't we? No, I admit that I... Anyway, I'll send this